Don't you just want to pay a monthly fee to a coach and have all your sales problems disappear? Or how about a marketing program that lets the leads just fly in? Or how about just pick up a reporting tool and have all your BDRs go really easy? We all want an easy button, and guess what? So do our clients.
Welcome to the IT Provider Network. Are you a managed service entrepreneur wanting to take your business to the next level? Do you excel in IT but feel your business management could be better? Join Terry Rossi, where every episode he shares the skills, tips, and tricks that helped him to build a successful worldwide business.
In today's episode of the IT Provider Network, I want to talk to you about the easy button and making it easy for your clients to do business with you. You really need to pay attention. I have a huge client that I've had for many years. I started providing them MSP services somewhere around 2008, and we've grown steadily with them as the years have progressed. In 2008, they had 95 desktops. Now they have 315. And for the last several years, I've also had an employee on site at their campus taking care of day-to-day things because they're actually pretty far away from me. But this client is worth well over $50,000 a month to me. I know these counts and I know what they're worth because I'm preparing to meet with them at the beginning of the year to talk about our services, to talk about our relationship. We're having this meeting because we as a company made a couple of stupid mistakes. For the last 3 months or so, I've been telling my service manager and my sales manager that we need to get out there and see the customer and meet with the principals of the company. We've been working with them for such a long time that most of the conversations that we have now are with the upper managers and not the partners in the business. We kind of lost touch with them. And because we worked with them so long, I think they forget what our business arrangement is. And they start to think that maybe we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing or that we're getting paid too much for what we're doing. I had this feeling, my spider senses were tingling. Something was going to bust. Sure enough, my phone rang. It was this client. And when they call me, it's never good. They wanted to have a meeting with me to discuss a few things. At the top of the list were agreements and billings. Shocking, right? So here's what happened. Over the years, we'd taken away their easy button. In 2008, when I presented to them an all-in-one approach to IT, they loved it. They signed up for it right away. We signed 2 agreements with them in 2008. One for managed services and one for a BDR. So in the 9 years that passed, looking at their agreements now, we have 8 agreements with them. And when I pulled their invoices for the last 3 months, there was a stack that was over a half-inch thick. We had our managed services agreement, our on-site employee agreement, a streamlined IT agreement, 3 BDR agreements, a MAC agreement, a remote DBA agreement, all these agreements, all with slightly different billing details, different expiration dates, and different pricing deals. And to make matters worse, because we never wanted to rock the boat with all these agreements, they were all on our old paper, our old contracts, the original version of our MSP contracts from 2008. Again, we had taken away their easy button. So as I started to think about this, everything I touched seemed to come back to the lack of an easy button and how we really need to work to make it easy for our customers to do business with us. And that's just not for our customers, but our vendors need to think about this too. For example, a new marketing vendor we're just using is helping us create a strategy, and they work with us to develop an 18-month marketing plan. This was kind of a one-off project, pretty expensive project. I think it was $10,000, and the deliverable was the plan. They did a really great job, and overall, we were really happy with the results. So we decided to continue on with them, kind of in a month-to-month agreement to help flesh out the plan and execute on it. They sent me over an EchoSign type electronic document to sign, which was fine. The kind that you sign online. It was a simple one-page agreement, but it had a link to their terms and conditions. If you clicked on the link, you were taken to a web page, and the terms and conditions were on the web page. Now think about it. Who's to say that the referenced terms and conditions from today are the same ones listed on the website in the future if something happens, if something became litigious? I wanted the terms and conditions included in the document, in the EchoSign document that I was going to sign. So I asked them to include them in the document, not to change a single word, but simply to include the terms and conditions in the document I was signing. Well, this started a series of requests for me to meet with the owner, for me to discuss the change, get the reasoning behind their lawyers, putting the T's and C's online, etc. All nonsense. They took away my easy button. Plain and simple, I told them if they couldn't put the T's and C's in the EchoSign agreement, then I was going to look for another vendor. Really simple request I had. Really simple for them to comply, but they almost lost $180,000 worth of MRR over a simple, easy request. Think about it. How can you implement the easy button in your company in all that you do? Think about ways you can simplify processes to make it easier for your prospects, customers, and employees to work with you. So prospects, think about that. What's the ask you're asking for on the web page? How many of you are asking your prospects to sign up for a free audit from your homepage? This is a pretty big ask of a prospect that doesn't know you from Adam. Think about starting with a smaller micro commitment, then work the prospect up to an on-site visit or a call. Some of the things you might do for a micro commitment would just be a download, like download an ebook or get a grader or do a survey. You can get brandable ebooks from a bunch of MSP vendors. I know Datto has them, Continuum has them. And then IT graders, which are simple online surveys, you can get them from Reframe Your Clients and probably others out there. So start with a little simpler ask with your prospects. You'll probably get more warm leads. Next, in your help desk, I think about the old Burger King commercial, have it your way. Are you letting your customers have it their way? Are you doing everything you can to help your customers get support in a way that makes sense to them? At our MSP, you can open a ticket by using the ConnectWise Manage portal, the ConnectWise Automate taskbar icon. You can email the help desk. You can call on the phone. But here's the rub. On the weekends and after hours, you need to call so that the answering service can alert an engineer. This seems like a simple request, but it's gotten us into trouble several times because a customer submits a ticket. They assume we're monitoring the help desk, even though we tell them that we're not. We even have an auto reply that says we're not. But they still think that that's enough to trigger an engineer to call them back on a weekend. And it's not. We've taken away their easy button. Just another example. Billing and finance. I have a motto in my business. I hate to beg people to take my money. What are you doing? Are you doing everything you can to help your customers pay you, to make your agreements and your invoices crystal clear? Are you talking to your customers? Are you seeing how they want to pay their bills? Some of them want all the details. Some just want quantity and price. Some want invoices mailed. Some want them emailed. Some want to pay with a credit card, pay online. If you listen to the last podcast episode, you remember that we talked about several financial levers, and even just a 1% gain in any of those levers, one of which is collection time, can increase your cash flow and potentially your profit. So think about simplifying your billing process for your customers, not for you, for your customers, to get your cash in quicker. It's just another easy button that you can implement in your business. How about sales? How hard is it for your clients to get a quote from you? How about the process after the quote? How hard is it to actually get products to your clients? Do you have an easy button? Or is it painfully slow to get a quote out of your company? All buyers want a one-click purchase and they want 2-day delivery. Same as Amazon. They want an easy button. What are you doing to make it easy for your clients to give you money? And it's not just your prospects and clients, it's your employees too. How hard is it to work for you? Are you losing employees because you're stuck with like the old textile factory working rules? Are you judging your employees' value based in part by their 40-hour work week? Are you subjecting every service tech to every alert message, just blowing up their inboxes day and night, 24/7? Maybe it's time to start implementing an easy button with your staff. Would it really kill you to make some of the changes that some of the big companies are doing? How about implementing an on-call and off-call schedule for your techs? Remember, pick your battles here. When you need an engineer at 2 a.m., you want to make sure he or she answers the phone. Be a little lenient if they need a Friday afternoon off. So give it a think and act on it. As you're sipping on your eggnog this holiday season, think about ways you can implement the easy button in your business. My big thought for the upcoming year is that we really only differentiate ourselves from our competitors by the way we communicate with our customers. So let's try to make that easy. Let's try to make the communication and the processes flow easily between us and our clients. So that's it for episode 26 of the IT Provider Network. I want to wish everyone the happiest of holiday seasons. Thank you so much for the support you've given me in the IT Provider Network since we started in February. And I have some exciting news that I'm going to be sharing with everyone on our mailing list. So if you haven't signed up yet for the IT Provider mailing list, please head over to the website at www.itprovidernetwork.com and get signed up on the mailing list. I'm going to be announcing some exciting new offerings in 2018, and I want you to be the first to know. Sign up now, be an insider. Exciting things are coming in the new year. Merry Christmas, everyone, and Happy New Year. See you all in 2018.
Thank you for joining us, and we hope you've been inspired. Check us out on social media via @ITProviderNet and visit us at www.itprovidernetwork.com for past episodes, show notes, videos, and more. And we hope you'll join Terry next time on the IT Provider Network.